Hello, today I'm going to be watching My Hero Academia Season 8, Episode 11. Full-length reactions can be found on my Patreon, but anyway, let's get into the episode. Oh yeah, our villain, potentially. Why just you? That's a good question. Who are you? Yes, the Hawks and All Might meeting. Oh no, we're just making it bigger. So is Best Jeanist going to be Best Jeanist now? Oh no, we're getting Shigaraki too! We're getting Shigaraki too! Oh dear. So I wonder if this guy's house just was destroyed during the... Stitch his mouth shut, Jesus. What is this guy's quirk? Oh no. Oh, is this a kind old lady reaching out her hand? At least it's not, all for one. Oh, is she gonna do that or nah? She's inspired. But is this gonna help? I don't think that's gonna help. It's helping! Holy shit, it worked. Okay. Okay, that's kinda wholesome. In the past episode it looked like we were gonna get another villain. I know they deliberately did it like that with the Shigaraki Tenko parallels, but yeah, it looks like the public seeing everyone in action after that. The public are inspired. Won't be everyone, but that granny right there is one of the true heroes. Let's hope that lad got the help that he needs. What was this? We're getting the film grain. It's a documentary. No, we're just in Deku's memories. Oh! Look who it is. Wait, we're getting a big ass time skip. What the fuck? My goodness, we're getting Teacher Midoriya. I think we knew that was what was going to happen. My goodness, was that All Might in the old folks home and Gran Torino as well? Hey, he was keeping his promise. Yeah, get that PT. He actually came out with a book. Was it a comic? It didn't look like a comic. So this is the third year. I really don't know what Deku was doing after his first year. Like, how does he do his assignments and whatnot? Everyone's graduating. We know what Deku's future was, kind of. Dark Shadow. Mineta jump scare. Go on, class rep. Look at his hair. Stylish. So this is just a tradition of every graduation. They finish the speech and someone smashes out from the back. So he kept those embers for a few years. There is still runtime in the episode. Are we halfway? I don't think we're even halfway. We're halfway. Have they done meta jokes before in the show? Genuinely can't remember.
今熱いのはサポートアイテムだよ。絶対ライトリーラボのメンバーになるんだ。
Yeah, support items are where the money is.
またまた新たなベイビーが爆誕してしまいますよ。それより風呂に入りなさい。ここまで匂ってますわよ。
I got to get. She needs to get her babies done.
私は5年前にサイバー王で伝説を作った GL インクに入りたい。プログラミングバリキャリかっこいいの。
Oh my goodness. Gentle criminal in La Brava.
お前の個性はさすがにむずくね。
What is your quirk, Dai? Mushroom based.
ヴィラン発生率も減少傾向で、ヒーローも数絞られてきてんだぜ。こっからは真に強いやつだけがヒーローになる時代だっての。
Well, I think that's the idea of being a hero, though. To create a world that doesn't need heroes.
ちょっとガキの頃は口を揃えてオールマイトやエンデバー、ベストジーニスト、デク、大爆殺神ダイナマイト。
What do you mean back in the day? You're like 8.
僕だけがガキのままだってことくらいだから。
And he meets Midoriya.
大君1年生頑張れそう。
All Might statue standing strong.
敵地などで未だ見られる検出差別由来の事件に尽力し、その功績と影響をたたえ、今村平和賞が授与されました。
Peace Prize. He's going in like the civil rights movement.
そしてウラビティが全国の小学校を
Touring.
ヴィラン発生率の減少に伴い活動の幅を広げるヒーローたち。
Helping people cross the
ウラ
road.
ビティの打ち出した
Community outreach programs. Poverty alleviation. They're gonna do it all.
彼女からのチームアップ
Eddie's in a band. He's Eddie the Rock.
本当にすごい活躍ですよね、轟くん。森林カムイマウントレディを抜いて一気にトップの東方先輩と並ぶ。
Wow.
モノマ君
Me-
本当に
wow.
素晴らしい。
Everyone's hairstyle, but Mirio's is next level.
経験を生かして誰かを励ませるなら、それはとてもかっこいいかもなって。
Izuku is going to become a politician. Oh, he's a teacher, which is probably better. Tokoyami with the
社会に
ads.
出てからは A 組のみんなとは休みも合わないし、集まる機会もなかなか作れない。
Oh, Midoriya, the Midoriya statue.
レッドライオットの意外なお歴史に迫ります。学生の頃を思い出すとよくここに来る。
Come on, he can't reach him in time. He reached him in time, but so did the other kid. And they don't even recognize him. This guy can walk around in public with nobody recognizing him. Even All Might couldn't do that.
イズカ、おお、実在してるんだ。
Except Die.
マジで？時代が急激に変わってて、僕みたいな同級生に比べてめちゃ弱い個性はつい
The times are changing radically.
あなたたちのようなヒーローになれますか？
What does it mean to be a hero?
なものを投擲する個性か。
So.
ミネタ君の応用でいけると思うな。
I was about to say, if Mineta could be in Class 1A with his hairballs, this guy with his hair saucers can probably also do it.
ヒーローになれるよ。頑張れ。少年。
You can do it. We'll look forward to your spin-off.
少ないと言ったら嘘になるけど、こんな風に誰かを励ませるなら、これは僕たちが最高のヒーローになった物語。
Oh man!
遅かったじゃないか少年。
おっしゃってくれたら空港まで迎えに行ったのに。
サプライズプレゼントしたくてね。
Where does All Might live now?
8年前、私とオール・フォー・ワンの戦いで取れたデータがなんかすごい可能性を広げるものだったそうだ。
That's a Midoriya box. He's going Iron Midoriya mode.
こいつは海外の友と発明少女の協力、そして爆豪少年中心とした かつての A 組が共同出資したものだ。
Bakugo's probably like, I didn't get a chance to properly kick your ass and overtake you naturally. I'm gonna make you powerful. So that, let's go. Tell you, is that the Midoriya Mobile? Midoriya Mobile? It is the Midoriya Mobile. Look at everyone! Look at Shoto posing so, He will never forget.
これはみんなといつまでも手を差し伸べ続ける物語。
My Hero Academia. See everyone. Gamer sidekick in his attempt at being a hero. See, I knew it! The team up of the century! Shima Shido, popular with chivalrous calendar. Of course he did. He loves the chivalry. We both go respective hero activities. Okay, that makes sense. Court counselling! Hi, Nari. Just be oh, that's nice. Major crime deep cover operation. Like using support items. Assist lost children. Research. I was saying, what does it mean to be a hero? Doesn't necessarily mean being fairly extreme as explode his way to number 1. So he's not number 1. Works as a teacher. Endeavours to give good Venezuela students mingle with younger kids as part of the class. Wears a smile as he and his colleagues help people in trouble. Story continues on. I know there's an OVA coming. Eventually. Wasn't announced here. That was a lovely ending. What a journey this has been. This show has been. It's been, what, about 10 years since the show started? And boy, it's been a journey. It started off very strong, and over the years, there has been dips and lulls at times, but I don't think there was ever anything that was like really bad that really made you want to go, oh, I can't be bothered watching this anymore. But even when it's had those dips, it's still been very watchable, and I've still been enjoying it. And I think it's definitely finished pretty strong. At least I'm pretty happy with how it's finished and what the outcome has been for everyone, and how things have gone is roughly what I expected. There were a few parts in the final war arc that made me go, but I really enjoyed it. But just the way throughout the years we've seen everyone's character arcs, everyone's development, everyone growing as heroes, as people, and it's just been absolutely wonderful to watch. And like I say, there were dips and lulls, but when it hit those high points, they were really, really high. But this episode, the beginning part, I wasn't expecting the turnaround with the potentially villain, with the parallel of Shigaraki, with this kid having very similar like circumstances to Shigaraki, except potentially worse. I don't know what he did, if he did anything to his family or what, but he was also someone with a very destructive power, and then he was locked away and apparently had his mouth stitched shut. But then you had the granny come up and checking if he was alright, and in her head she was having that like Shigaraki parallel and thinking like, what if someone had just helped this kid, then would everything that happened before not have happened? And she was willing to give it a try, just being that someone who's there for just a kid in trouble. But then seeing that it actually worked, and that the kid was just like, I do need someone, I need help, and then calming down, that was really nice to see. Just by being there, she avoided a whole Shigaraki 2 situation. Well, it was the way that she essentially did what she did because she was thinking, she was inspired by the heroes in the final war. And in the words of Aunt May in Spider-Man 2, I believe there's a hero in all of us. It was Aunt May! Aunt May was helping him! But yeah, the time skips, I was expecting time skips, but I think I wasn't quite expecting time skips so early in the episode. But yeah, just seeing Kota and Yue, which was very nice. He was obviously inspired by the hero that he nutshotted. Yeah, the fact that he was inspired to become a hero, probably by him, even when he was someone that hated heroes, is the growth. It's wonderful. And then him opening the door and we see our boy Deku right there. Yeah, I think I expected him to be a teacher at UA. It seems to make the most logical sense. And much like Deku's journey has been kind of following the footsteps of All Might. And when All Might lost his one for all, became a teacher. And I think Deku has that experience, that knowledge, and that kindness to be a teacher. So yeah, it makes perfect sense. And it was a kind of bittersweet moment when Deku's like walking past all of everything where he's seeing like his classmates, his friends on TV, on billboards and ads and whatnot, and he's missing those days and he goes to the All Might statue. It's a bittersweet moment. And then just a callback to when that kid was following and then his legs just spring into action like they did that day, and then seeing another kid who was just springing into action as well, although he didn't get there in time. But just seeing that, we knew that he's inspired someone else, inspired little saucer boy Dai, who recognised him as well, gave him a wee pep talk. Yeah, Deku in teacher mode makes perfect sense, I think. But then also in terms of Deku, that like end fake out with was All Might crushing the end only to present with Deku the Iron Midoriya case. It was very much like he's essentially, it was like very much earlier in this like way earlier in the show, like 10 years ago, when with All Might giving Deku powers, except now he's doing it again. It seems like just a wonderful kind of callback to just like All Might started this journey. All Might started Deku's journey by giving him powers, and now All Might is giving him powers again at the end of this journey. And yeah, we saw the capabilities of Iron Might when he was fighting All For One, so yeah, it makes perfect sense. I'm just kind of surprised that Midoriya wasn't already Iron Midoriya, but it was just a wonderful ending with the music and him, everyone in the class, Bakugo reaching out his hand, and then him running off with everyone, and then they're just jumping into the distance. It was like really, really sweet ending. And I think a very fitting, happy ending for Deku. I only wish that we got to see more of him in Uraraka, but this is fine. This is great. We're focusing on a hero's story. Yeah, just a wonderful, happy ending for Deku, really. But yeah, other things we saw in the episode. We saw a spinner actually writing his book. Doesn't look like a comic, but hey, he managed to get it published somehow. And was that Overhaul reading the book? It was Overhaul reading the book. Yeah, that was nice. Seeing everyone graduate, seeing Eri grown up, and she's in a band, she's making music, she's getting to sing, probably. Just a happy Eri is a happy everybody. Just very, very sweet. But yeah, let's take another look at the endings of all the Class A students, because I missed some of them, because it was going quite fast. But yeah, Hagakure independent, Aoyama her sidekick. Makes sense. Perfect duo. We saw how she utilised those beams. I was saying this last episode, I think, or the episode before. Her face became visible while on duty, on top of the big Christmas tree as well, Christmas star. This garnered the pair public attention. Zealous comments get Kirishima media attention, and Nishido is popular with the young crowd. Yeah, Kirishima, we saw that apparently he was popular with manly men, the boys. His chivalrous calendar sold out immediately upon release. Again, the boys, the manly men. They love him. Ashido keeps her fans captivated by always entering major dance events. Makes sense. She's always been a break dancer. We saw those breakdance moves. Tsuyu and Ochako both went independent after doing sidekick gigs. work hard at their respective hero activities. There are days when they team up to do quirk counselling. Yes, very lovely. Shoji and Koda deal with human rights issues, and for those with heteromorph quirks, said civil rights movement, getting like fucking peace prizes and whatnot. Shoji worldwide attention, Koda offers support as a sidekick. Jiro and Kaminari have agencies next door to each other. I missed that because Kaminari was anxious to be by himself after going independent. Of course, we saw the Jiro and Kaminari duo. We saw that coming from a mile away. I mean, they pretty much explicitly showed us earlier in the show. So yes, somehow I missed seeing Eddie sing with them. That was Eddie in the middle. Eddie getting all the opportunities to sing. That's wonderful. Ojiro and Sato, they're popular with both genders. And Ojiro plans to open a martial arts studio, and he gets lots of advice from Sato. I feel like these two kind of got shafted in the what happened to everyone. Or Sato definitely did. Like everyone else was getting, they opened the independent studio, or they're working as a sidekick for them, and they garnered public attention for doing this, or they're doing quirk counselling. And then these two, it's just like, yeah, they're popular. Jiro is opening a martial arts studio, but then it's just like Sato was just like, he gives advice to Ojiro, yeah. Yeah, he kind of got shafted there. Not even like he opened up a cake shop or a bakery or something like that. Nothing like that. Just, he's popular and he gives advice to Ojiro. Oh dear. Yeah, Tokoyami and Shinzo. Shinzo is tackling organized crime. Tokoyami is still soars through the skies with Dark Shadow. They are both amazing mystery men lurking in the darkness. Fair dues. Not much to say about that. Ida inherited his brother's agency. I mean, having the same name probably saves a bunch on trademarks. His brother made a comeback using support items, and now the two of them assist lost children. Oh, that's lovely. And his brothers become Iron Ingenium. Momo is a researcher, using her power here, rather than her power here. Puts that knowledge to work by being involved in many global projects. Again, what it means to be a hero. Zero's quirk isn't flashy, but people love him. I mean, it's pretty flashy. Minata went independent on a whim, but thought he'd be wildly popular. Things didn't turn out that way. Can't imagine why. Apologies to any of the Minata fans out there, but come on, it's funny. Todoroki is 8th on the Billboard chart. Five Wheeze Festival has become an annual event at Masakaki Elementary School. Cool. Bakugo is extreme as ever as he tries to explode his way to #1 hero. Yeah, so he wasn't #1. Who is #1? Did it say who's #1? I don't think they ever said who ended up being #1 on the chart. Bakugo will get there at some point. When? Who knows? The old timers still show him a great deal of partiality. Oh my goodness, I did not notice Edgeshot right there. Edgeshot and Best Jeanist. They love Bakugo. And looking as wonderful as ever, and Edgeshot actually recovered. And pretty much back to normal. My goodness. Edgeshot, that's my goat right there. Deku, teacher UA hero course as he endeavours to guide the next generation, and we know he's doing that well. His days are hectic, like when his UA students mingle with younger kids as part of class. Wear a smile as he and his comrades help people in trouble. Man, it's just been a very nice ending for everyone, and it's just been what a journey it's been, really. I've really enjoyed this show, and I've really loved seeing everyone's journey. And it's sad that it's finally over. Or is it? I thought I read somewhere that there was going to be an OVA, but it seems pretty final. So apparently there's speculation, but nothing officially announced. Okay, so there might or might not be an OVA. Regardless, this has been absolutely wonderful, and I've really enjoyed it. There's Vigilantes as well, which I haven't watched yet. Apparently it's supposed to be pretty good. But in any case, this has been a wonderful ending. I'm really, really happy with it. It's been a journey. But anyway, I'll leave it there. Let me know what you thought of the series in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.